Hey, everybody, welcome to another Not Your Normal Wednesday night. We are super excited!
So excited.
I
That was a little
like
much.
that'll get people fired up. Woo!
Something
Come
like
on,
that.
people.
We're not going to lose viewers one bit, Dane.
Heck no, you're going to
Thank
lose
you.
about 100 for that intro.
Average watch time is now 5 seconds.
Welcome to Not Your Normal Wednesday night. Well, we will scare you from watching.
That's right. Well, hey, everybody, welcome. It's good to see your lovely faces. JB,
Oh,
Matt,
thanks.
Becca. Good to see you
I thought he was
guys.
just going to say
I thought
JB.
I thought it was just gonna be JB.
Well, I hope
He doesn't
everybody's
care
having
about
a
us,
cool-
Matt.
Oh, no. Well, I hope everybody's been having a great week, and we, again, are thankful that you are watching right now. And I think the first thing is we're going to kick it over to an awesome video of some pretty cool creativity that one of our students did in video. So check it out. It's going to be really cool.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do.
You just saw an incredible video from Miley that she put together, and so we thought, why not bring her on the show and have a conversation with her and kind of see what's going on in her life during quarantine. So Miley, great to have you. Thanks for being here. First off, why don't you just tell everybody name, grade, school you go to, that way they can get to know you a little bit more.
Okay, I'm Miley. I'm a freshman at Lakewood Park Christian School.
Sweet. And how you have a very interesting last name. Can you pronounce that for everybody?
Oh, yeah, Flugoft. It's German.
Lugoft. And it's German?
Yeah.
All right. How have you been passing the time during quarantine?
I've been reading, painting, like playing with the dog, hanging out with my family. Pretty much it.
Yeah. We've seen you, some of the CLSM team posting some cool stuff on social media. And like that video that we just saw is really, really cool. And is that called stop animation? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
And it was for art class, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was this like an original idea you had, or was the assignment to make a stop animation video?
Well, the assignment was just create a stop motion animation, but I chose to like do it with real people. And
Okay.
I got the idea from James Trevino. He's an Instagrammer, and he has like a lot of books, and he takes really cool pictures like using all the books. So that's kind of what inspired me.
That's cool. I was amazed with like how well put together it was. And just like, I don't know, it was just a really cool video. How did you come up with the idea to use the song that you used and just to do all the stuff
Well,
with it?
the song was like my sister's idea, I guess.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. So you guys were just kind of brainstorming together and she suggested that song?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. How long did it take you to put the video together?
Like 3-ish hours.
Okay.
Because like 10 pictures is like 1 second of video, so you
Okay.
have to take a lot.
And then was it like a whole family effort? Like were you guys each like moving things around to take each picture and all that?
Yeah. Well, my oldest sister, she was like the one in it actually.
Uh-huh.
And then my youngest sister, she was like moving all the books and things. And I was taking the picture. And then my other sister, she helped me like rig up the camera to keep it to stay for all the pictures. So
Okay.
yeah.
That kind of brings me to the next question. Was there any special equipment that you used?
Not really. Just my iPad and then like duct tape and zip ties to get it to stay.
So you took the pictures with your iPad and rigged it up with duct tape and zip ties?
Yeah, like on our stairs, they like go up, and that's like overview where the pictures were taken, I guess.
Okay.
And so I used like duct tape and stuff to get it to stay. So like, because you don't want to like moving around between every shot.
Right.
So
Cool. Well, the most important question: did you get an A on your project?
I don't know yet. Like,
Okay.
the assignment isn't due for like another week, so I don't know.
So you like went above and beyond, and you finished it early.
Yeah,
Nice.
I had time, so.
Well, I think if we put it on the Instagram poll, I think you would probably get an A from everybody that follows us on Instagram. So like I said earlier, the CLSM team has noticed you posting a lot of encouraging things on social media throughout quarantine. Could you share a little bit about things you've posted? We might throw up some graphics of it as you're talking, but just like things you've posted and what inspired you to do that.
Yeah, so lots of like the drawings and stuff. I mostly do those during like the church services because it helps me like focus more, and I guess, and like I don't know, process the message. And I don't know why like I started posting them. I figured like they're already drawn, so mine as well. They could help like encourage somebody. So
yeah, that's awesome, and they're good too. It's not just like you're like some little kid like scribbling. Like you've got a lot of talent, I can tell.
Oh, thank you.
Have you found that it's easier or harder to be more creative during quarantine?
Well, I guess it's like easier because I have more time, but like I don't know. I guess we've all like kind of had those times where we feel like not motivated or inspired at all.
Right.
But overall, it's easier, I think.
Yeah. Cool. Is there anything, if you could share like one piece of advice to everybody watching that you think would help make quarantine a little bit better or a little bit easier, what would you share?
Well, maybe like create something, like whether it's baking or like writing something or drawing, because I know lots of us just tend to like stare at our phone for hours or binge watch TV, but I think it's good to like do something creative.
Yeah.
So.
I love that. Cool. Well, thank you so much for being on here. It was fun chatting with you, and hopefully you've inspired some people to be a little bit more creative during quarantine and not just binge watch the next Tiger King or whatever the new Netflix show is. So,
welcome back, and a huge thank you to Miley for sharing the creative ways she is keeping busy. Dane is currently keeping himself busy during the Zoom call. All right, well, we are going to start a segment that is quickly becoming one of my favorite segments called Beccas' Unpopular Opinion, where you get to hear some of the random thoughts that are in my brain and watch full-grown adults argue about pointless things. So, are we ready for this week's Unpopular Opinion?
Sounds like our staff.
Yes, we are.
I'm so excited about this.
Bring it. Show it.
It's so stupid.
Fantastic.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
Wrong. A hot dog is not a sandwich.
Yes, it is.
False.
Okay, explain. Give us 3 points. Why? Go.
Okay, this is the thing. So, a sandwich is any form of meat, cheese, anything between 2 slices of bread. Okay?
Okay.
There is a tiny little thread of bread that keeps a hot dog together. And you're trying to tell me that this tiny little piece of just only cutting a piece of bread 98% is what stops a hot dog from being a sandwich. That is utter nonsense.
Yeah.
Okay. So the definition of a sandwich is an item of food consisting of 2 pieces of bread with meat, cheese, or other filling between them.
It still counts as 2 pieces of bread if it's cut in half.
No.
You'd have to pull it apart. And then...
Is a hamburger a sandwich?
Yes.
Sure.
2 pieces
That's
of bread.
a piece of bread cut in half.
No, it's not.
All bread.
Two
All
Yes,
bread
it
is.
A hamburger bun is a bun cut in half. It is
All-
one piece of bread.
False.
A loaf of
You
bread
don't
is
bake
one
the-
piece of bread cut into pieces, though.
Yes. And 2 slices make a sandwich.
Right.
And this is a piece of bread cut in half. It's a sandwich.
But it's not cut in half. You don't tear it apart.
That's
It's
true.
one piece of bread,
You pull it open.
but you don't separate it like a hamburger. You
It's
separate it.
barely not separated. It's
I-
only held together. Usually
Listen.
it falls apart because it is meant to be apart.
I think it would be a more valid argument to say a hot dog is a taco.
No, because it's not a tortilla.
Does
I
it
can
have?
get on board with that.
A hot dog is 100% a sandwich, and I will never believe differently. I don't understand what has it done to not deserve the status of a sandwich.
What has
But
it
I think
done?
Go ahead, JB.
What has it done to not be special enough to be in its own category?
Yes, I was
This
just
is-
going to say that.
Like
This is my thing.
we've got baseball backgrounds here. Like we love a good baseball hot dog, a bratwurst. I mean, I know I do, and that's its own category. A Dodger
is my
dog.
thing.
Have you been to Dodger Stadium?
I'm a nacho guy.
No.
Helmet nachos.
Listen to me. Listen to me. This is my thing. We have sandwiches, though, that are in their own categories. Reuben's, Philly cheesesteaks.
Those are just
But
the
they're
names
all
of the sandwiches.
They're all still sandwiches.
With 2 pieces
Just
of bread.
because it has its own. A hot dog is basically 2 pieces of bread. It's being held together by a sliver of bread.
I'm saying right now, Becca, you have convinced me I am in your category now, in your camp. The hot dog is now a sandwich in my book. I've never thought about it that much. I've never really contemplated it at all. But Becca, you have influenced me
Yes.
and moved over. A hot dog can be called a sandwich.
Dane,
100%
you.
agree.
This is the best day of my life.
I am ordering you, Dane, to
Amen.
stay under quarantine until you are no longer that easily susceptible to.
It's
Becca,
a
we're getting
logical
t-shirts.
argument.
We're getting T-shirts. Hot dog is a sandwich.
I will wear that with pride.
Oh, yes. 100% agree.
Matt, do you have thoughts?
So many.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything
So
from you
many.
guys at all. That's why she swayed me. You guys have no good arguments. She blew everything up.
I mean, I think there's also something to the positioning of which you eat a hot dog. I think for a sandwich, this is how you eat a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
You can.
You still have to
sometimes you
use 2 hands.
Hold on. Excuse me, madam. Okay, this is whenever you're making a sandwich, bread, whatever you want in the middle, okay? Bread on top, you swish it down, and you eat it like this.
Yep.
I think anytime that you have to do one of these and then a this, it's all about position.
That is
That's
not
all
how I
I
eat a hot
Of the
dog.
jaw, position
I
of
eat-
hands,
I eat a hot dog in the same sandwich position. It's just from a
Do
different
you eat
angle.
it like this?
like a monster.
Yeah.
No, just it's a different angle. You still have to hold it with 2 hands.
Now, let me ask you this. If sloppy Joe meat was in a hot dog bun, is it a sandwich?
Yes.
No.
What makes it different?
Then it's just a hot dog. Like it. I mean,
What would you call
You
it?
don't have, that's a good argument right there.
it's
isn't it,
not.
Becca?
It's not a real thing.
You put sloppy Joe meat in a hot dog bun, it becomes a sandwich, a sloppy Joe sandwich.
Here's
Ooh.
as far as I would take it. Here's as far as I would take it. Is I could never call a hot dog just a sandwich. A hot dog is a sandwich. I could never do that. Okay. The closest thing that it comes to, and I still don't really believe that it comes this close, is that a hot dog is a open-faced sandwich, which isn't a sandwich in and of itself because you have to eat it with a fork and a knife.
That's true.
That's as far as I will go.
I still think
would.
it's a sandwich.
I would be more on board with you saying, hey, at least consider putting hot dog in taco category.
No.
Or that.
Hot dog does
I-
not belong in the taco category.
It has more similar qualities than it does a sandwich.
No.
No way. No.
I like Matt's argument. Head position.
You're out in left field. Go over to left field. You're out in left field now.
Get out of here. You're weak. You fell. You
This is my
crumbled
favorite
into the
thing.
temptation.
I
I have
cannot believe I
succumbed to the
turned
Beccas
someone.
pressure.
I can't believe either, because that was a crappy argument.
Terrible argument.
I made solid points.
All right.
Well,
Well, that was another heated debate. More heated than last week, for sure.
Definitely.
Sweet. So from here, we're going to kick it to Matt, who is continuing our series about change. Matt, take it away.
Okay.
Hey guys, Matt the Whale here, and I want to talk about setback. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think we've all had a few setbacks in the last few weeks, a little over a month. I want to tell you about a setback that I had whenever I was a senior in high school. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not. It's hard to see there, but I have this scar on my pinky. And let me tell you, I was a senior in high school. It was Christmas break. I was working for my dad, and I cut my hand on this like rusty metal can, and it started bleeding. I didn't even notice it at first, but it was like blood was gushing down my arm, and I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh, I just, you nick it kind of thing. And so I go clean it up, and he's like, no, you need to go get stitches. So I end up going to the doctor, and the doctor says, you actually nicked like a tendon in there. I'm like, so what? It's like, well, if we don't fix it, you won't be able to move your pinky. And let me tell you, your pinky is actually pretty important. I was like, really? Stupid young 17-year-old. And I was like, is it really that important? It actually is. So I actually had surgery on my pinky that day, got it fixed, and I was thinking, no big deal, all right? But here's where the setback really came in. Is they said, Matt, you can't play basketball while you're going through physical therapy. I said, huh? Well, you could injure yourself again and this. No way. And so that senior season, I missed about a month of basketball because of my pinky, because of my little finger. Man, that was really hard. I mean, I was worried about our season. We were trying to get this record for most wins in our school history, and which wasn't that many, by the way. But anyway, we were still striving for something, and it totally felt like it got taken away from me. I felt so powerless. I felt like I had been attacked. How could this happen now? Come on, God, really? I mean, it's a pinky. Really, can this happen? And it really felt like a major setback. And I have to say, it's nowhere close to what we're experiencing today. But let me tell you how God got me through that. Is that in that moment, whenever I couldn't play basketball, I couldn't go out there and shoot, I couldn't go and dribble, I couldn't even practice, God made me a better teammate. And he brought some things out of me, and he really encouraged me to see things in a little bit different way. I think that's what we're going through right now. Is a lot of us have lost things. A lot of us have had setbacks and things taken away from us, and we've had losses. But I think now's the opportunity for us to really look and see, where is God in this? What is God trying to teach us, or what is God trying to show us during this time? And the thing is that during this time, it's easy for us to lose sight of God. It's easy for us to really kind of lose a grip on what's going on, and is God in control? And we learned last week that life changes. Things in our life change, but God doesn't. And this week, the truth is that no matter what, God is with you. No matter what, God is with you. Jesus says this in John 16:33, and we're only going to look at the back half of verse 33, but he is closing time with his disciples. This is Passion Week. He's getting ready to go to the cross, and he's actually trying to I love the heading of this section. It says, the disciples' grief will turn to joy. But he says this in verse 33. And he says, in this world, you will have trouble. This is the NIV version. In this world, you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. I love the way the NLT puts it. Here on earth, you will have many trials and sorrows. I believe that. But take heart, because I have overcome the world. But take heart means literally be encouraged by these words. Be encouraged because Jesus has already overcome the world. Jesus has already conquered the world. Jesus already is holding victory over the world. He's holding victory over this situation, over the trial that we're all facing right here and right now. Because no matter what, God is with you. No matter what you're going through, God is with you. No matter what you've lost. And guys, I know a lot of people that have lost a lot. They've lost loved ones. They've lost health. I know people that are going through anxiety and depression, and they feel like they're losing themselves. But the encouragement, the thing that we can take heart in, is that God is with you. And God is with us. Man, even whenever things sometimes are as little as a pinky, God is with us. And even whenever things are as big as a pandemic, God is with you. Because no matter what, God is with us. Take heart in that truth today.
Hey, Matt, thanks for bringing it tonight and sharing that truth with us. It's so important to remember that God is with us no matter what. And maybe you needed to hear that tonight. But I think more importantly, that I think there's some people in our worlds, in our sphere of influence, that really need to hear that message. So here's the challenge for this next week. I really want you to think about 3 people that you can text or through social media message them and text them something encouraging, but include in it that God is with them no matter what. And just let them know that. And who knows, God may open up doors for some more spiritual conversation or faith discussion. And you just never know how God's going to use that. So maybe pray and say, God, use this as I send this out. Pick 3 people that you're going to try to impact the next week by sending that message up. No matter what, God is with you. All right, let's do it this week. Now, if you haven't connected to our devotional for the next few weeks, it's called Subject to Change. It's on the YouVersion app you can download on your phone. I encourage you to jump on and start that right away. It goes right along with what our whole series is, that God never changes. So hope you have a great week, and we will see you next Wednesday.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed Not Your Normal Wednesday Night. Just wanted to let you know that we want everybody to be able to watch this video, because why not? You got nothing else to do. So make sure you like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about it, post in the comments, tag friends in the comments. Do what you got to do to get your friends to see this. We'll see you guys next time.